I used to work here. I am used to working here. I'm getting used to working here. Do you know the difference between these? If you mix these up a little bit, this video is for you. We're going to dive into the difference between used to, be used to, and get used to. And by the end of this short video, you'll have them mastered. Okay, so when we have used to, just used to, no verb to be, and the verb does not take the ing form, the verb after used to, the verb just goes right into infinitive. When we use this, we're only talking about the past, and we're talking either about a past repeated action or a past truth, meaning something was true in the past, a state of verb that's true in the past, but it's not true now. I used to live in Toronto. I used to live in Toronto. It means I lived in Toronto in the past. I do not live in Toronto now. So you don't have to tell people I don't live in Toronto now. I lived there 5 years ago. You can just say, I used to live in Toronto. And they know because of the grammar you're choosing, you don't live there now. Or in our company, we didn't used to get bonuses. In our company, we didn't used to get bonuses, meaning in the past we did not get bonuses, but by choosing this grammar, it means now we do. So careful when you're using used to. It's about something that was true in the past, but not true now, or something that didn't happen in the past, but happens now. It's always going to be opposite. So they used to work on Saturdays. They used to work on Saturdays. So by saying this, it means they, maybe the department, used to work on Saturdays. Now they do not work on Saturdays. So just the grammar alone tells you that something was true in the past or happened in the past, and it doesn't happen now. Okay, now we're at be used to. And be used to, notice the be is there as opposed to used to. There's no verb to be. Be used to plus your verb in ing form. That's the gerund form. This is important because used to, it's about the past, no verb to be, and the second verb is not in the ing form. Here, you have to add the verb to be, and your verb must be in the ing form. This is the grammar, this is the structure you need to master today. So when we say be used to, it means something is normal for you. You're familiar with it. You're accustomed to doing something. This is what it means. So I'm used to speaking in public. I am, that's your verb to be, used to speaking, that's speak with the gerund form, ing, in public. This means it's normal for me. Can you give the presentation next week? I have to go away on holiday. Sure, I'm used to speaking in public. I'm used to presenting to clients. I'm used to presenting to clients. Or we have someone new in the team and he isn't used to working with this program yet. He isn't used to working with this program yet. So when we throw this be used to into the negative form, it means I'm not familiar with something yet. I'm not accustomed to using something or doing something yet. Maybe you never will be. You don't have to have yet there, but it means something is just simply not normal for you. Or you move to England, you move to Australia, and I'm not used to driving on the left, which just means this is not normal for me. I'm not accustomed to doing this. I'm not familiar with the road systems and how this works. So it's just not normal for me. I'm not used to driving on the left. Or I'm used to getting tight deadlines. I'm used to getting tight deadlines. Just means it's completely normal for me to get tight deadlines. Now, you don't have to go right into a verb. So for example, I'm used to getting tight deadlines. Meaning it's normal for me. You can just say, I'm used to tight deadlines. So you don't have to go into the verb. You can go right into a noun. I'm used to tight deadlines. I'm used to working with this manager. I'm used to difficult managers. So you don't have to go into a verb, but if you do go into a verb with be used to, you have to throw that verb into gerund. Okay, now we have get used to. So be used to means something is normal for you. You're accustomed to it. You're familiar with it. This is a normal part of your life or your work or what you do. Get used to means you're in the process of it becoming normal for you. So maybe you were not used to doing something. You're getting used to doing something, and now you're used to doing something. So get used to is that process, that time between not used to doing something and used to doing something. So it's about the process of something becoming normal for you. Now, again, just like be used to, you could go right into a noun. You don't have to say, I'm getting used to using this new phone. No, I'm getting used to this phone. You can go into a noun or a verb. You don't have to always go into a verb. Let me give you some examples here. I'll never get used to working late. Maybe you have a new company and they always want you to work half an hour, 1 hour late every week. And you can say to your colleagues, this is not normal for me. This will never be normal for me. Well, for you to say that in better English, you'd say, I'll never get used to working late. I'll never get used to this schedule. So it just means this will never become normal for me. Or your company has a new system. It's a little frustrating. You're training some staff. They don't really understand it. Don't worry. You'll get used to using this app soon. You'll get used to using this app soon. You'll get used to working with this program soon. You'll get used to it. So if you are training people and you want to be reassuring that something, okay, you understand it's not really easy for them. They're not accustomed to using something. It's not normal for them. They're not familiar with a bit of technology. You want to be reassuring. Don't worry, you'll get used to using this. You'll get used to this system. And it just means that I understand that the process is not easy, but you will at one point become used to it. Or I'm still getting used to the new boss. Maybe you've had a lot of change in your company, a new boss comes in, a new way of managing your team, and soon I will become more comfortable with this boss. So you're saying I'm getting used to the new boss, meaning it's a new boss, new way of doing things, but I'm in the process of it becoming normal and okay and comfortable. Okay, watch out. Now, I hear so many students mixing together used to and be used to. If you're talking about the past, you do not use the verb to be. If you're talking about the past, you do not put the verb in the gerund form. If you're talking about the present, you must add the verb to be, and you must put the verb in the gerund form. This is crucial. Otherwise, people will get very confused with what you're trying to say, and the grammar comes across incorrect, but you will confuse people. So if I say, I used to working with Slack, I used to working with Slack. Well, what does that mean? I don't know, because you're mixing together. I did it in the past, but I don't do it now. And I do something now and it's normal for me. So you're mixing that together. This person listening to you will not know what you're saying. So I used to working with Slack. No, what's the error here? Can you find the error? Okay, so hopefully you figured out the error there. You can say it two ways. I'm used to working with Slack. And this means it's normal for me. Or I used to work with Slack, meaning I don't use that program now, but I did use it in the past. Okay, hopefully you've now understood how to differentiate and use used to, be used to, and get used to. Let me know down in the comments what you're used to doing or something that you used to do which you do not know now. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. If you did enjoy the video, I encourage you to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow here. Thank you so much.